house. Today we have lovely, lovely Liz, Little Red Riding Hood, aka Emma Grimm, and the guy on the couch,
aka Alex. We killed Tristan. Just us three.
Sorry.
Forever.
We're taking over.
Yep. We own this channel now.
Yeah.
Frower House. We are now all Frower.
Frower power.
We all changed our last names.
We did. Oh, there we are.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh,
We got a big screen in front of us so we can read your
We look
comments
very fancy today.
about how and why we chose to finally kill Tristan.
Please ask away.
Yeah.
If you're a cop, you legally have to tell us. I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
But...
It is true. You legally have to tell us you're a cop, and also nothing we can say can be taken as official evidence.
Yes, because
we said so.
Yeah.
It's an invasion of privacy. These are laws. That's how the American
we could just be
government
doing
works.
a performance piece right now.
Yeah.
It's avant-garde. We're turning into a studio.
Yeah. I put it under the performance piece.
That's right. Thank you, Liz. That law.
Yeah. Liz is here to tell us why we killed Tristan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She just has so many reasons.
She didn't like him anymore. There was no other solution.
He was working too hard. He needed a break.
Yeah. He needed a break. And the only way to break Tristan from working hard is to kill him.
To kill him, yeah.
The only break from Tristan's dedication is death.
Or, when I don't turn scripts in on time.
Yes.
But we've been doing that for so long, and he just really kept pestering me. And,
yeah.
Finally we just kind of got together and said, what if we ran this channel?
It's about time.
Yeah.
So I think we're doing pretty bad so far.
I don't think anything's going to get done.
Yeah.
I
So this may be our last live stream. But
physically can't scoot my body back on the couch enough in order to have my feet on the ground. Like I feel like a child.
Yep.
I am a child.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not that I'm just really short.
If you guys have noticed that we have conveniently left an open spot on the couch, know that it is definitely not
for Tristan. It's really just for his ghost.
Yeah.
Or,
it's in memory.
Where's Jake?
Oh yeah, where is Jake?
The spy dog?
Spy dog.
I don't know. We should have stolen it. That's where all the evidence
That's
is.
who's replacing Tristan.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wish we had a cat here.
I think so.
We could just put a cat right here.
Yeah, I miss my cat. We just did a film about a cat,
Ish.
didn't we?
We did do a film about a sort of a cat.
Yes, it's called Fancy Feast, for multiple reasons.
Yeah.
A, it has to do with a cat. B, people are dressed fancy.
Yep.
C, there is a feast of human food.
There is
What?
human food.
There is human food. The humans are the food.
Oh, the food. Spoilers.
But yeah, I think in the last live stream we were talking about the film festival that we were doing. We filmed it.
Mm-hmm.
It's premiering. It's due on Sunday.
Yep.
So.
And it premieres at the film festival May 25th.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to put it up around then, assuming that we can do the film festival, because we went a little bit long. It's a 7.5 minute short we're supposed to do.
It's a very good script, though. We didn't want to cut any of it because
Yeah.
this man is brilliant.
Thank you. It was pretty good.
Even though we had 10 days, we kind of treated it like a 48 because we're masochists, We're familiar with working really, really hard in a short amount of time and not sleeping.
Also, scheduling-wise,
Yeah.
that was really kind of the way it ended up.
Yeah, it's hard to schedule people short notice for a film.
Yeah.
Wow. I think our resurrection spell worked because we have somebody joining us. He's
And I
not dead!
I'm terrified to be joining
Everybody.
this at this point. Guys, what in the hell?
not dead.
For
yet.
anyone who's been following this live stream about us killing Tristan, which I don't know if it's anybody.
You can see the table.
Oh, my
Yeah.
mom has a good question. Do you see that?
Oh,
I do. Maybe I should zoom into those comments. All right, guys, I'm gonna quickly die again real quick.
No,
we work
Tristan.
fast. Just like our short films.
Oh, look, there I am.
R.I.P. Tristan. Forgive me, Alex. I forgot your name yesterday and I called you Sofa Guy.
That's fine. I'm embracing
I mean,
Sofa Guy.
that kind of
loves it.
I really am liking it. I've been saying it for the last couple days because Tristan let me know.
It's kind of sums up his personality.
Yeah. I really do rarely move from sofas, so it feels right.
Oh yeah.
So thank you for the new nickname. I'm pretty excited about it.
If I could, I would never move from a sofa.
Know that my jokes about being Sofa Guy are only out of love.
Yeah. It was a good comment.
All right.
All right. Question. Tristan, what aspects of Hitchcock's work do you make sure to include in your work? Good
I
question.
would say that a lot of the time, even though I don't always do a great job at it, I like to allow my characters to provide their own lighting. So if a character walks into a room, I might like the idea for them to turn on a light switch so that they've suddenly allowed light to come into their own lives. I like to think that I have strong female characters with a bit of a dark side to them, thanks to Hitchcock. And overall, I'm fine making the audience suffer. And Hitchcock said, always make sure make the audience suffer as much as possible.
I love suffering.
So,
You should know Tristan.
I do.
You'll
I
know
sure
soon.
do.
Hi, Jester.
But we had a question there for Emma as
Oh,
well.
we did. What is it?
Well, what's something that you learned from Winona Ryder that you utilize in your own work?
Wow. What a nice question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I think when Winona Ryder was starting to become popular, she was kind of seen as a tomboy and a little unorthodox when it comes to leading lady roles. She's got a very unusual voice as well. It's a bit, she has a bit of a speech impediment. I don't know if you've noticed before, but she has like a, I don't know what you call it, but like I had a speech impediment when I was a child and I've worked really hard on it, but I have kind of an airy, light voice and I'm not the typical leading lady, but Winona Ryder has kind of taught me to embrace my own unique, not flaws per se, but just the characteristics that I have that aren't normally used in leading parts, and to utilize them to my advantage and bring something kind of different and just different, unique to a role. So
That was one of the
that's
best
kind of
writing.
what she's taught me, I think.
One of the best writing advice I ever got from a writing teacher was write you're weird. And that was he's like find something that you think of as strange or off and like become obsessed with that and write that as your like obsession.
I love that.
Yeah, instead of,
I love that too. I love that advice.
instead
That was
of being ashamed of those parts of me
Vincent
that are...
Potterica, if you're out there, Vincent. Thank you for that.
Thanks, Vincent. So, yeah, she's taught me that, and she's allowed me to embrace that weird part of me and use it to my advantage, I think.
Yeah.
Thanks for the question.
Bless you, Gary.
You sneezy over
Oh
there.
man, these comments just keep flying by. I'm gonna have to keep getting off this couch to like look at all these comments.
How's your script, Emma? That's the one I can see.
Oh, we didn't talk about that yet. Remember my script of my two gay guys? I haven't shown him. I haven't worked on it since then. So that's
what.
it. That's
I thought he meant the script that we provided to Emma.
This
No.
is Emma's script.
I think
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
about
yeah.
the script that I was writing.
Mm-hmm.
It's called To See Without My Eyes. So there's the title. And it has not come along any further since the last live stream. And I totally forgot that we even talked about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I need to remember to show you that.
Well, now that this one's done, we can finally do do like a writing challenge or something.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that would be really fun.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deadlines with consequences.
Yeah.
I do have a meeting with somebody next week at some point. I haven't officially scheduled it yet, but we're going to be writing his senior thesis together.
Ooh, well, that
Yeah.
sounds
That's
fun.
fun.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. So, did we miss a bunch of questions or no?
A few. I will go up there in a moment. Yes, this is my girlfriend.
This is Liz, the one that we talk about.
And yes, she
She's
is
super
pretty.
cute.
Unless you're talking about Emma. She's pretty too, but Liz is pretty.
They're talking about me, Tristan. I'm the pretty one.
That's true.
They're talking about Couch Guy.
Maybe they're talking about the couch itself. Like,
It's a different couch though. We're usually
Very
because
nice
I think every live stream has been in the back room. This is the first one we've done on this couch. Although most of our movie reviews are here.
Hey
Yeah.
Tristan, what was it like being dead for a few minutes?
you know, it was nice to have a free trial. Will not continue.
Not
For a
you
while.
right now.
I'm gonna like pause my subscription right now to death.
Okay, thank you, Tammy. She's giving her questions again since
All right.
they keep on going
Perfect.
going up. Alex, what show has inspired your writing the most? How has writing on that show influenced your own work?
I mean, what is the knowing glare? What is the answer I'm supposed to do from your knowing look?
That's just my resting knowing glare.
Okay, I feel like you're expecting a certain answer, and I'm not trying to give it.
I I'd say Mad Men is.
Yeah,
Mad Men
that's
is-
exactly the answer. That's I wouldn't have thought you would have picked that. Mad Men is my favorite written show on television. It has not necessarily inspired my own work so much in that I try to write anything because I don't think I can. So I sit and I watch Mad Men and I become insanely jealous at how well written Mad Men is, and it inspires me to continue writing so that maybe one day I could write something as good as Mad Men. So I would not say that I pull a lot of like, oh, I want to do this exact type of thing. It's more so of like, this is a goal. I watch the show and it's a goal for me. I think that was the best show I've ever seen, maybe best show ever made. I think it's the reason that we have our kind of television renaissance right now is because of Mad Men. It made cable networks want to take a chance on, high-end drama.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be my answer.
Well, I can't say too much on the script that we just worked on because, it's short, so any spoiler is like a huge spoiler. But I will say, I really think you outdid yourself with this script. And actually seeing it
The phone died.
edited now and see it all flow together, the dialogue that you did just feels so natural and flows so well. I am ecstatic for people to see this.
I'm excited for this one too. I really did like that script.
It will probably end up being a 10-minute short film. It does not feel like a 10-minute short film.
It was really good. So I've expressed this before to you, and I think to you as well. I have a little bit of trouble reading scripts by myself, depending on the subject matter and how many characters there are. I really prefer to sit down and read it with either the writer themselves or another actor, just so I get a different perspective on it. This script, though, I read it in the car on the way to film.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
No, I wasn't driving.
Oh, that's right.
I was not driving.
Right.
And it flew so well. I had absolutely no trouble following it or creating the characters in my head. And
Hospitality was a little hard to follow until some people were confused about Hospitality until they actually saw the film.
Yeah.
But it was a really good script, and I did not expect to be able to bring so much realism to the characters and some of the scenes that we did. And that's due to your writing. So.
Yeah, I thank you for the kind words, everybody.
The characters as well. I mean, I guess, slight spoiler, these are not the most lovable characters.
No, they're not supposed
but they
to.
feel very real, and they just...
very lovable.
It's true. We keep missing a question for Elizabeth.
Oh.
What game environment, for those who don't know, Liz here is a 3D modeler, graphic design artist, and designs video games, and I think we can all agree that's insanely sexy, or badass, either one.
Sexy count one.
Ding! So what game environment has the best 3D modeling and has the game style influenced you?
I don't know if it has... Well, two games that are influencing me currently are Psychonauts. That's always been my favorite game. And I've really been enjoying... Breath of the Wild, the Legend of Zelda game that came out last year, I think. Psychonauts is an older game by Double Fine, and it's really hard to describe this game because it's very unique. So essentially you're a psychonaut, so you're someone who has psychic powers, and then there's people taking control over the minds of other people, and you have to go into their minds and fix whatever is being controlled in their mind. So since it's subconscious-based levels, the level design gets really wacky. Like you'll have winding roads that kind of like curl over each other.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really fun. And so that's definitely a game that always influences me because it's very unique, and I want to create content that has that level of uniqueness to it.
Hyper-realistic and
amazing.
bends the rules of physics, because you can.
Yeah, oh yeah. I think that game is from like the early 2000s, so it was really cool to have this physics thing where the gravity from this level, you could like bounce and go, and then switch gravity and go to gravity up here. And I love the game.
Really quick, I'm laughing at all the couch comments. Nice to see a woman on the couch. Okay.
What is that?
That's summer.
It's summer.
It's summer.
Someone else said something.
We have two comment streams, so we have Facebook people and YouTube people. We're sorry, we're trying to get to both of them at the same time.
If we were going to do it in the same room we had last week, I was going to have both of them sit on the floor and me be on the chair. And they had agreed to it.
Yeah.
I think we should.
I need to answer this question real quick. This question terrifies me because it confirms that someone has seen this film. Throwback, whose idea was the Halloween song at the end of Revenge is Sweet? So, Someone has seen Revenge is Sweet. That's terrifying.
How far back on your YouTube page is that?
That's all the way towards the beginning.
Yeah,
pretty much.
We're sure that's not Summer that's asking that question.
I'm positive that's Jeff Tarwater.
All right.
Yeah, and Jeff is commenting on my favorite level, the one that I was referencing.
But yes, the idea of that was actually no one's. The reason that Revenge is Sweet was made was there was a contest by Jack's Film TV that said, make a movie based on one of my songs. And the song that the producer decided to go with was Razors in Your Apples. So we designed this entire short film based around that song, and so we put the actual song at the end of the credits. So actually, no, it was not my idea. It was the producer's name. Her name was Quill Koshan. She actually does work with Thomas Sanders now. So, yeah. Let me look at some of these Facebook comments. I'm going to zoom in a little bit.
Summer's asking about Hospitality.
I saw Hospitality and then was more confused.
Yeah,
well, Summer, you were in Hospitality, so I understand that. What do you think of Jodie Whittaker as the 13th Doctor? I think...
Whittaker.
I
have comments on that.
I think it's Jodie Whittaker.
Oh.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah.
well then I'm wrong. I think that she is a phenomenal actress that is not getting the writing she deserves on that show.
No.
It's fine. Every time we've watched an episode, it's been like, oh, that was good. That was a good way to spend an hour. But the woman is so damn talented, and she could be the greatest doctor in history if she just got some good dialogue and some good scripts to go along with
Hire me,
it. Rant over.
Isn't that the downfall
Give me
of
a
a lot
call.
of TV shows right now?
Stephen
Game
Moffat
of
isn't the
Thrones.
Or
showrunner
most
anymore.
HBO shows.
That's the problem. Stephen Moffat, you know what?
Yeah.
Fight me if you have to. Stephen Moffat is one of the best things that ever happened to Doctor Who.
Yeah, but not Sherlock. That show was bad.
The first two seasons were really good.
So Jodie Whittaker
Okay.
is in Broadchurch, and her range in Broadchurch is amazing. So if you haven't watched Broadchurch, you get David Tennant and Jodie. So you should watch that. And she's fully used. It's amazing.
Nice.
I should be wearing glasses. I can't read these comments.
Do you even have glasses?
I do have glasses.
Really? I
I
want to see the glasses. No, I don't want to see them.
Okay.
You
No, I'm
stay
okay.
right here. David Tennant. Yep, David Tennant is pretty good. What would be a good theme song for this stage of your life? You guys can answer that. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if I listen to enough music.
My roommate showed me a really beautiful song the other day, and its only lyric was "I want to be in the movies," but it was a very
It's nice.
It was. He said it made him think of me, but it was very ethereal and indie, and it was very beautiful.
James.
What did James say?
Where is hope? I came here for hope. The light of the
We're all
world
very
is
upset.
unfortunately in Jacksonville today. She almost came today, but she had to stay behind because she's getting ready to move to LA. So, yep.
Ooh,
Yeah.
jealous. Or
You
am
can
I?
be jealous.
What does
Am
Hunter
I?
They're
say?
staying here.
I'm going to visit New York in the fall,
Oh, just
so
Hunter
we'll see.
joined. I can't read any of these Facebook comments. They're too tiny.
I was hoping to
I will
talk to
say
you
this.
and Mike together soon, and that you're missing Hope Golds. Well, yes, we're all missing Hope Golds. She's the light of the world.
I can't read any better than I could back there.
I just read the comment.
Oh.
I'm sure, eventually, like you guys said, there will be a crossover with Mike, Tristan, Emma, Liz, and Guy on the couch.
Couch.
Yeah, so we delivered.
I love
Hi,
it.
Demon.
Oh, there's me getting close. Hi, demon.
Yeah, we're on a little bit of a
Yeah.
delay there. Matt joined. Matt says, "Where is Hope?" Damn it, Matt!
She couldn't make it, Maddie. We're all very upset.
Wow, we are chopped liver here. Fancy Feast. Speaking of, should we get back to talking about Fancy Feast? Or
Well, we have one other question.
Oh.
What does success look like for you? Uh-oh. Is it about awards, reviews, your paycheck, or is there something else that you measure success by?
Yes.
Honestly, I would say that is the correct answer. Yes, because to me, it's a little bit about all of those things. Awards are always nice to receive. I'm fortunately at a point where I've received several of them. It's nice to be recognized, and in turn, all of us have received those same awards. I mean, we won with Possessive Girlfriends.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a shared victory.
Yep.
When it comes to best effects. Taking that one for myself because it was impressive.
We'll see what we win on Saturday.
Number of views is great because, it shows that people want to take the
Cool.
time and come view stuff that you have to offer. Your paycheck measures the fact that people think that you're actually...
Worth something.
Well, I don't want to say just worth something, because anything can be worth anything. But taking the stereotypical worth of everything, which all narrows down to money, and someone's actually willing to give that to you because of your work, I'd say that's beautiful. And being able to have enough money to be financially secure and work only on what you want to work on, and work only with what's going to help yourself and help other people through your art, I think that's something special. So yes, I think success can be measured in a number of ways.
I measure it by the emotional impact that my art has. Like for me, I take or leave the money because I've been doing that for the past several years.
That's
I'm
my
doing
job.
this work, not making money off of it, and it's fine. I would be no more and no less passionate about the work that I'm doing, whether or not I'm being paid.
Yeah,
And
for me too, it's like personal happiness. Like if I like it, so like, with this last script that I really liked, I'm glad you guys liked it, but if you guys have been like, this is kind of stupid, I'm like, well, they just don't know what they're talking about. Like I did a really good job. This is
That kind of writer.
Yeah.
But the true payoff for me, the way I would measure my success is the emotional impact that I have on people, and I wish to just kind of translate that passion and give inspiration to others to create their art. And the reward is also in meeting and collaborating with other artists and growing as a person myself. So that's where I really find success in it.
You're a fantastic actress. Definitely, you are by far my favorite actor to work with.
I have nothing to say to that because
What
it
is
means a
the
lot to me.
I want to answer this. What is the worst movie you've ever seen and why?
The Princess Bride. I just watched it.
Great,
I
we're
hated
gonna-
it.
So for me, it's that shrinking movie where they shrink everyone.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
No.
Oh.
Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves?
No, the one recent, the newer one where
Is it newer shrinking based
Ant-Man?
What?
no, stop,
Ant-Man and the
stop
Wasp?
throwing names. No, it's like now I had the name and it.
Oh no! Do you know what it is? A shrinking movie.
Also, Matt, I am reading your rent references. Stop. He's talking about success.
What kind of
Downsize me.
Midnights
Yes,
and
downsizing.
inches. Or whatever, and
Oh, I
cups
thought
of
that was
coffee.
going
He's
along with
doing
what
the-
he said earlier. What's next for Frower House? Downsizing.
Downsizing. That was the shrinking movie.
Yeah, it's so bad, and the reason it's bad is because it shifts what it's about 3 times while you're watching it. The beginning's like a cute comedy, and the middle is like this weird romance, and then the end is like an apocalyptic movie that just doesn't end in an apocalypse at all.
I
The Last
apologize.
Airbender.
Okay, thanks Productions. I apologize. It's really not the worst movie I've ever seen. I just didn't like it, and we have a podcast / video coming out about it probably in 2 months. But
It's also not the greatest film ever made.
No. I think the least favorite movie that I've watched ever was Avatar.
Avatar, like Blue People Avatar?
Yeah.
Don't tell Renna.
Right?
One of the actresses in our most recent movie, we had many arguments on set about whether or not James Cameron's Avatar was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Which I believe everybody else has said no. Except for...
Who agreed with me though?
I mean, I hate Avatar.
Yeah, it's a bad movie. Yeah.
This is where we agree. This is why we do stuff all together, because our hate for Avatar, that's it. That's all we have.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd probably have 9 to 5 jobs or some shit. I don't know. Emma Grimm, you killed my happiness. Prepare to die. I still haven't asked.
Mandy Patinkin was the most quality of that movie,
And he wasn't in it enough.
He was not.
To go. Sorry, James. He keeps asking, or he asked, and I still haven't answered.
What?
What's next for Frower House? We're going to probably next month, maybe sooner. There is going to be weekly weekly movie discussions, and there's going to be weekly video essays where I kind of just talk about career, how to build yourself up, how to become a filmmaker, things like that. And then we're hopefully going to get to a point where we're releasing one short film every month. That will be later on in the future.
I'm excited. There's a script that you and your sister wrote, right? Someone that was in Fancy Feast, when you do see it, we will be doing
that script, hopefully.
Hopefully that can be one of the things we do.
I would like to do that for sure. So we got a couple we can do.
We need to get on some writing, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to contribute. You know?
Yeah, you should.
But you're the.
I would like to do some more short, sweet stuff.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. I mean, Hunter also helped me write a really good script recently.
Yeah.
So, Pandora's Box is what it's
Oh
called.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
He put together something really cool with that. It was actually an idea that I had collaborated with on another writer on, and then the best way to put it is he completely doctored it, and he made it way better. At the end of the day, guys, I am way more of an idea and big picture guy than I am a writer. That's why I kind of leave that to the way more talented people. My responsibility is just making sure these things get done. What did I say?
No, it wasn't you. Let's just keep going with the comments from the top. Do we like Jurassic Park? Yes.
Yeah.
Do
I've
I
only
like
seen the first one.
Titanic?
It's decent. It's too long.
It's way too long.
Plus, it was spoiled for me 100 years ago, and I don't know.
I was spoiled.
I
The
liked
ship
it.
was gonna sink.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Titanic. No.
My friggin' history teacher spoiled the movie for me.
So I don't know if I want to make this joke. I'm going to.
Yeah,
I
of
say
course
it
you
about
are.
Titanic sometimes because, and I really do believe this, is like that movie is worse after they have sex, and I always say much like a real relationship.
You're right, you shouldn't have said that.
It's so slow. The development of everything it drags through, and I think I'm falling asleep every time I try to watch it.
So like I haven't actually seen Titanic, but the music annoys the heck out of me because people will play it and it's so long, and I'm like, can this be over? So I just haven't seen it because I don't like the music.
It has some like snappy dialogue and stuff, but they do this whole thing because
Hi,
they
Regina.
wanted to make the ship sinking an actual hour-long scene. So it took an hour for the real ship to sink,
Oh my
and so
God.
because of it, they have to do this like thing where Rose and Jack go like downstairs and then upstairs and then downstairs and upstairs. This is like very long, drawn-out, overdone thing.
It's on my list. One Punch Man's on my list.
I've not seen that.
Uh,
There was a question about how I don't change my hair color back to blue. I love my hair is blue. It is a bitch to get out. If you go blue, you really can't go back without completely re-destroying your hair. And I like this color. So.
I like that color on me too. That looks really good.
Now, what kind of coffee are you drinking?
I think that's Matt.
It is
Yeah,
Matt.
it's just the regular one I already got around the house.
The good kind.
Yeah.
All right.
It's,
Level
Hey,
two
just
of my
because
life.
Matt knows what the regular
Yeah,
household doesn't mean.
Matt is my friend who asked the question. You're right, and he would know. It's Genevia or something
Yeah.
like that. Whole
I
bean,
have-
light roast.
I have Cafe
very good.
Bustelo and a French roast from Trader Joe's here, one of which I want to take home because I want
Yeah,
to keep coffee
take
here.
because I only drink the French press one because I don't know how to use a regular coffee machine. So I will not make those. So only you make
so
those.
easy.
I'm sure that I could figure it out, but I've never bothered to learn.
You heard it here first,
So,
folks.
I don't know how to
Alex
work
doesn't
it.
know how to make coffee.
I do not
I
drink
know how to
coffee.
make French press coffee. I don't know how to make a regular, like where you put the grounds in the thing and hit some buttons and then it comes out into a pot. I don't know how to do that.
I have been told I actually make a really good cup of coffee, but I do not drink it.
You
my
can feel
shoes off.
cocky about this.
You said it. Uh-huh.
Wait, it was Liz?
Liz and my mother.
Want to like readjust
So
my
there's like
hair?
a chance that it's not true at all. I'll tell you what, make
My
me
mother is
This
a
is
huge
very
coffee drinker,
small
okay?
couch.
make me a cup of. I know, but she's your mother. My mother.
My
says
mother
that I
will
do.
tell me when things are not good.
I was in a show.
I
once.
love my mom.
I was in a show once, and my mom. It was Jesus Christ Superstar, and I was playing Jesus.
Christ.
And I was like fine, but it was like a church show, so it wasn't like good. But she posted on her Facebook about it, and the link she put was the Broadway Jesus singing one of the songs. Was like, "Come see Alex in the show. This is one of his songs." I was like, you cannot invite that comparison, Mom. She was like, "You're better," and I was like, "No, you are my mom. It doesn't count." So anyway, the point is, your mom may be lying to you about your coffee.
My
She has some
mom.
motivation.
Yeah.
Your mom loves you, Tristan.
My mom does a lot of things, but lied to me about like how
Quality
good I am
of the
about
work you do?
something.
No.
Yeah, she does not lie about
Yeah.
that stuff.
Well, still, I'm gonna
All
try
right,
coffee.
Justin
Uh.
Plex, you dye your hair blue and try to turn it back to a different color, and then we'll talk. Okay?
I'm gonna dye my hair blue for the next stream. Live stream it. We'll live stream me dyeing my hair
I will dye it.
blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Tune in. Hopefully I can get out of that. That was mostly.
All right, I
a
made
lot.
this decision and I immediately regret it because my feet hurt. So
When will James join the sofa?
I'm going
James,
back.
put in the chat when you'll join the
I'm
sofa.
going back. Yeah, James, join the sofa at some point. That'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Come on our casting couch.
Is that what we're gonna call it? I like
That's
that.
what someone else.
I like
It's
that.
not.
Yeah, I did
I guess
see
it's too
casting
late.
couch.
Is that
question
a
mark.
porn reference?
Yes, it's a porn reference.
Okay.
How do you like classic films like Hitchcock's Rear Window and how it was made? I love Rear Window. That is one of my top Hitchcock films and top movies. It is in my top 25. It is a damn good movie. And the fact that it's all shot in just one room
It's
makes
so
it
good.
all the more incredible. You say such sexy things.
I count 4 drinks.
There's a tea on that side table. I was wondering if we got like a beer can in the background or something, but I don't think so.
Hi, Curiosity. James says no. He's not joining our casting couch. What if we don't call it a casting couch then, will you?
What if we do call it a casting couch? What's the most underrated movies in your opinion?
Ooh. An underrated movie.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what is a movie that I really like that is like widely panned.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think.
I mean,
enough
Hook
people-
doesn't get enough love, so... Oh.
I don't think enough.
Osmosis Jones?
Osmosis. I would be annoyed if I heard
Sorry,
somebody
honey.
say they didn't like Osmosis
Yeah.
Jones.
I don't
Let
think
me pull up
enough.
my top 25.
Yeah.
I gave up.
Guys, Liz
What?
wants to answer the question.
So,
Then answer the question. We would love to hear your answer.
I don't think enough
Shame
people
on you,
have
Alex.
seen The Secret of Kells.
I have no idea what that is.
Exactly.
Well, there you
Cool.
go.
All right.
oh, here we go. The Prince of Egypt.
I don't think that's slept on. That's really big in the like.
I love that. I love Prince of
I
Egypt.
have
That's
a
my
lot
underrated
of-
movie. But
I
yeah,
have-
I was doing that mostly for Tristan's sake because he said he
Okay.
hated it.
I don't like
have
The Prince of Egypt.
Like, I have a ton of Jewish friends who really love that movie, and I had never made the
I don't
correlation
know.
until they were all watching it during Passover. I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I guess so.
Recently, although, like, obviously while it's critically acclaimed and it won a few Oscars, but having seen it, I'd say I don't hear enough people talk about The Social Network.
I love that movie.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Like,
that's
obviously it's
so
a great movie.
good.
I'm not saying it got panned, but you always
No.
hear about, classics like The Prestige, Saving Private Ryan, all that stuff.
Yeah.
The Social Network needs more love.
Yeah, definitely. It was a
Um,
brilliant movie.
Disney's
That's
Dinosaur.
That's
We'll
a discussion
sit
that'll
with
be coming
purple.
out. Disney's Dinosaur, no.
I remember Dinosaur. I never saw it.
I do.
Oh my
Dinosaur
god,
existed.
Dinosaur!
Yeah,
I had the hand puppets.
Yeah, who
I
didn't
did
have those
too.
hand
They were
puppets?
Oh my god, and they lost one
From
in the ocean, and
McDonald's.
I remember I was so sad. I cried so much.
Critically acclaimed casting couch.
I
I don't
feel the pain
think
of
that
my
I would like
childhood.
Will Smith's Genie to be purple any better.
I'm not
Well,
going to
he'll
be
still
seeing
be
that
blue.
movie.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
well,
switch.
James asked.
Are we going to be seeing the movie? Because I am not.
I am.
No.
I will end up
Sounds
seeing
pretty
all
good.
those.
I will not.
Would you be open to collabing on another channel on short films? Hell yes.
Yes.
Of course we would.
It's all about collaboration.
Absolutely.
I brought up in last live stream. I'm trying to meet Grace Helbig. So, what's up?
I didn't come up with an Oh wait,
Oh, this works.
overrated movie.
Overrated movie.
We
is-
read that. Did we read that wrong?
I don't know. We talked about
That's the
underrated
second
movies, but I
question,
could have read it wrong. Like I said, I don't have my glasses.
Overrated.
No, they asked both.
Oh, okay.
Overrated movie.
Still Avatar.
Yeah,
Yes,
Avatar,
Avatar.
has got to be it.
All the way.
Yeah, highest grossing film of all time is
I
just
love
strictly not good.
Godzilla. Underrated. King Kong. There we go.
Yeah.
With Jack
The
Black.
Jack Black, the
Yep.
Peter Jackson.
I think that movie's
King Kong,
severely.
Jack Black.
No, there's not.
Yeah.
Who's the king?
Yeah, it's got a bunch of famous
Yeah.
people in it.
Wait, you've not seen it?
No, I love Jack Black.
Did you see Skull Island?
We're gonna
No,
watch
don't.
it. Adrian Brody. Oh my
Yeah.
god. What? I don't like it.
I don't like. I love Jack Black, but I also hate Jack Black.
King Kong. We're talking about King Kong.
I know it's because she says Jack Black is the funniest person she knows, and he's not. I am the funniest person that she knows.
Come on.
Jim.
Come on, Tristan.
Hey, I get.
Honest
Look,
to God.
Then Jack Black.
making her laugh is what I have. Okay?
You can maybe be third. It would go Jack Black. Liz also knows me, so I would be second.
Hey,
and
look.
Third would be
Don't
Tristan.
laugh at that. Look, making
look
her
how
laugh.
funny I am.
Making her laugh is one of the favorite things that I have in my life. Okay, so
It's
knowing
making me
that
laugh.
I don't care. I want to be the number one.
Which movie? Okay, we have a couple questions.
All right, they're coming
Favorite
in.
action movie?
Infinity War, I'd say.
Yeah.
Troy. I love the movie Troy.
Yeah.
Princess Bride.
That's not
John
an action
Wick's a
movie.
It
really
has
fun
action in
action
it.
movie. Oh, and Kill Bill.
That's probably your favorite.
But
Yeah.
Nightcrawler is a psychological
Kill Bill's my
thriller.
favorite.
Yeah.
Action.
Have you guys seen
I
Equilibrium?
think Indiana Jones is my favorite
That's-
action movie.
Equilibrium is an underrated film. And Troy. Troy is an underrated film. People like shit on Troy. Like it's just like
Oh, John
some
Wick.
generic action
Yeah,
movie.
see, I said that.
But-
yeah.
But Troy is like
You're good.
one of the best movies ever made.
I apologize.
John Wick's so fun.
John Wick's, I mean, it's on my top 25.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
Ooh.
It's a lot.
Did you eat lunch yet, Alex?
Oh, I did. I had wings from Publix. Nicole brought them. They were good.
Alex has a
I
girlfriend.
have a girlfriend.
Which movie defined your childhood?
Hook.
Lilo and Stitch.
Toy Story?
Or Mary Martin's Peter Pan.
Actually,
Lord of
Milo-
the Rings.
Milo
Lord
and
of the Rings is
Otis.
my childhood.
have you seen Milo and Otis?
Yes.
I fucking love
It's a
that
dog movie, right?
No,
Like,
it's a cat
cat, yeah.
and a dog.
Okay. Are they
And-
real? They're real, like, live-action cats
Yeah.
and dogs?
Yeah.
Mhm. It's like
And they,
Homeward
like-
Bound.
Yeah. and they like get lost in this little basket and they float down a river and then they like go their separate ways and they're voiced over by this British guy and then I haven't seen that in so long. That would be a fun movie to do a reaction to.
I don't traditionally like the live-action animal movies.
It's
Mhm.
but it's good.
Do you not like Homeward Bound?
Not really.
We'll talk.
Oh.
Hello, I may be behind, but where is the person I usually see on the List 25 videos? This is him.
This is... You've seen me.
Yep.
On some List 20... Not List 25. Like, I'm not Mike.
This is Mike with List 25.
Yeah.
Godzilla 2014.
But yeah, this is a Frower House live stream. I'll answer any questions about List 25 if you have them, but this is mainly Frower
Tell
House.
us.
We've lost like 3 questions.
I'm not going to tell the horse joke.
I used to write...
Oh my god, someone asked for the... James! I'm not going to tell the horse joke.
Like 3 questions.
Uh-oh.
They were coming in. I got it.
Alright. Bye, Emma. Have a good time.
Is there... Well, we'll
Okay.
answer, is there a movie genre you particularly like or dislike?
Joke.
We can do that really quick. I don't know if I have a specific genre I like. My brother says I like movies with a lot of montage in them, but I don't feel like that's true. I'm more a heavy dialogue type guy.
I don't know if I'm in it.
Although Spring Breakers is heavy on the montage, and I love that movie.
psychological thrillers. What was it? Okay. How does Liz contribute to the films?
Liz keeps me grounded as best she can. She kind of keeps me calm, and she'll go around and make sure that everyone else is doing okay. But she's kind of my keeper at that point.
Yes.
Liz, you could do a better job.
You know what? If anyone can do a good job, it's her. Things would
She's
be
doing
way...
the best she can.
Yeah.
And Tristan, that is a thankless job, keeping Tristan grounded.
There was a question
really
about
is.
how we feel about snakes on a plane.
Never seen it.
So funny.
I enjoy Snakes on the
I think
Plane.
it's
That's a quality
hilarious.
movie. I can't believe that got a real budget. I mean, it's a sci-fi movie that somehow got a real feature film budget.
It's just that.
Are you grounded?
It's kinda
Tristan
how-
is not grounded.
I am not grounded. Someone's saying that I'm grounded. No.
No, he's not.
I'm not. My head is so far out in the clouds, and no. I mean, I'm succeeding.
Mm-hmm.
But still, no, I am not grounded.
Which movie has made you laugh the most? I think when I was in high school and I became obsessed with Pineapple Express because it brought so much joy. It sparked a lot of joy in my life.
Yeah. As Marie Kondo is her name, by the way.
That movie really did crack me up. But I don't think it's like the most I've laughed. But it does make me laugh. I kept telling that joke the other day.
Hi,
about-
Francis, by the
about
way.
yeah, you made me laugh so hard in improv class. I almost peed
Me
myself.
myself, and he goes, "Yeah, I wish."
Rock, paper, 16.
I love that line.
Oh, where's our boy Bronx Lockpicker?
Is there? He says hi.
Oh, hello.
What's up?
Bronx Lockpicker!
Is he famous?
Mine is my
No,
top
but he's
25.
he's a big
What?
supporter of the channel, and we love
Bugs
him.
Bunny Roadrunner movie makes me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Old Bugs Bunny cartoons are hilarious.
My funniest movie to me is Tommy Boy. That movie cracks me the
People
fuck
love
up, and
it.
that is on my top 25.
What about Harry Potter? I like it.
James, I'm not going to break out the uke. I play a little ukulele. I own 2 ukuleles. I can play 4 songs.
I feel that.
Why
And,
don't you get it out?
And I am
Why
not going
not?
to bust out the uke.
Why not?
Because, well, it's a couple reasons.
Do it for the views.
I'm afraid
Do it
that
for
I
the
will
vine.
not actually remember it, and that I'll try to play and fuck it up, and that wouldn't be good. So, anyway, maybe just you and me, James. I'll sing a little I Will Follow You Into the Dark, a little Death Cab for Cutie.
Oh my
Oh, yes,
god.
I
is
love
like
that
the
song.
most-
Yeah, that's the song I know. Yeah.
How does this start?
Love of mine, someday you'll die.
Yeah.
How old are you guys? Oh, wait. Favorite character in Jurassic Park franchise? The T-Rex.
Yeah, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Ian Malcolm, for sure.
Wait, what was the question? Oh.
Jeff Goldblum's, not
Yeah,
as his
yeah,
character,
yeah.
just as Jeff Goldblum.
Ukulele got a guy playing the ukulele. That's my channel.
If anybody,
it's gonna have that full name.
If anybody watches Hot Ones interviews, Jeff Goldblum's is really funny.
Jeff Goldblum is just funny in general.
Is it true that he's getting a TV show where he just goes around and
Yes.
gives things Goldblums? Because
Yes.
I'm really ready for that.
What do
I think it's what
miss?
the world needs right now.
Sorry.
What?
What do you miss most about movies from the 90s? I miss Disney doing 2D.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna
What
side
I
with
miss
you
most
there.
from what?
90s
miss-
films.
90s films.
90s
I miss
films.
2D Disney movies.
Angst.
I'd say we were in like the golden age of Spielberg at that time.
Yeah.
Also, like of
No.
like action movies, like of original action movies
Mm-hmm.
that were like sequels and stuff. They kind of started in the '80s. They got a little better in the '90s. But
Favorite movie of this decade?
I don't actually have a channel. It was just a joke about I was going to call it Couch Guy in the Uke if I start one.
Busy
But
Bee.
thank you for your interest.
Loves Pineapple
How
Express.
old are you guys? I am 22.
I am 23.
24.
I'm 27. I'm an old man.
Favorite character in Star Wars? Anakin Skywalker.
I just had this conversation with somebody, and I've always said Luke because Mark Hamill. But if I really have to go by,
You
I
don't?
still want to see Luke.
Okay,
love
so
Luke.
Luke Skywalker.
I don't know. It might be Kylo. I really like Kylo Ren.
I do like
too.
Kylo
Yeah.
Ren.
I really do.
Adam Driver crushes it. I'm excited anytime he's on screen.
Yeah.
Like, they could pivot those whole movies to just Kylo Ren.
He's done a wonderful job with what they've written for that character.
Favorite Star Wars character, honey?
Ventress, because I'm a big Dathomirian fan, so I also really like Darth Maul, because he's also a Dathomirian, and I think Dathomirians, their way that they use this, like, voodoo, like, across the galaxy way to use the Force is insane to me, and I love it.
Commander Cody. I changed my answer.
There you go.
Oh, Rex is also pretty
Hey.
good if we're gonna do that.
Shout out to this person who's talking about Prince of Tides, which I am currently working on, like off and on, but my own, because I love the book Prince of Tides. Well, it's a family favorite, so I didn't really love it that much, but I do, like, my family loves it, and I appreciate the book. And the movie, the Barbra Streisand movie, did a very bad job with the source material, so I would like to, if I ever make it big, readapt the Prince of Tides, like sit down with my dad and my uncle, and we're going to write a Prince of Tides movie.
Wow.
Been talking about it for a long time. So shout out to this person who's bringing up Prince Tides. I know yours was a joke about how it's not about princes or tides. I love Prince of Tides. Thanks for bringing that up.
I look like a mom.
You look like his mom.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't take offense. Because people usually hold their mom in like a high regard and love them, so
My mom is pretty great.
I look like my mom. James, get
Wait,
out.
what is this?
James, get out. Oh my god. Matt would not stop singing that the other night.
Old Town Road.
I didn't even know what it was, and then when I was driving home after that night, it came on the radio, and I
Yeah.
was like, this is terrible.
What are the odds?
They're pretty high, I think.
Oh, is it a popular song?
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
never
yeah,
heard
didn't
it.
know
it's
either.
everywhere. Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it has, what's his name?
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Billy Ray
Billy Ray
Cyrus.
Cyrus.
So
My
bad.
boy Billy Ray?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the rapper.
Hell yeah!
So bad.
I actually only have one Billy Ray Cyrus song, and like
I don't even know the lyrics.
I think we can
Oh,
all
I
guess
know.
which one it is.
What?
The Billy Ray Cyrus song that I love.
What is it?
Achy Breaky Heart.
Yeah, the only Billy Ray Cyrus
Oh.
song until Old Town Road.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a Billy Ray Cyrus stereotype.
That's okay. I
What
don't know any
show
songs by him.
would you like to see be brought back?
Dead Like Me. All the fucking
It's a good
way.
answer, but ignore the movie.
Oh, the movie's terrible.
Yeah, pretend the movie didn't happen and start from
No,
where the
yeah.
third season left
you
off.
can't.
Yeah.
You can't recast Daisy.
No.
That's some shit.
And you can't kill off Mandy Patinkin's character.
No.
I would
So sad.
say I don't necessarily want it to be brought back, but I really wish that all these Avatar, The Last Airbender comics were adapted for TV instead
I
of...
really liked the comics very much.
I think that they had the good outline of a story, though.
Maybe. I don't know.
The creators aren't obviously handling this. They're just giving an outline and letting
Yeah.
other people
Yeah.
execute it.
I want the team that made Broadchurch to make something else.
Emma needs her own curse jar.
That'd be fun.
I do actually. I'm down for that.
Are you hyped for Spider-Man Far From Home? Hell yes.
I wanted to like get to this question because I'm so excited because, I mean, more than anything, I am a massive Jake Gyllenhaal fan. Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, that's that. And I have a personal connection to Spider-Man because it was the first major thing that I ever worked on. And I really love Tom Holland in the role because I agree with Stanley that he totally embodies Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
Tom Holland is
excited.
the best Spider-Man we've ever had.
He is.
So
Love
yeah,
Tom
I'm
Holland.
absolutely hyped for Far From Home.
I'm super excited.
I like this person who's now making on the read asked if any of us are watching Family Guy, which I can't believe Family Guy is still on. I have not watched it in a long
no.
time.
Well, it's because that's the only way Seth MacFarlane is allowed to do anything else. Is that
He has to keep doing Family Guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to people still watching Family Guy. I hope it's still good.
I hear the last couple episodes have been very good.
Good.
Yeah, I almost put it on Hulu the other night when I finished Rick and Morty for like the 10th time, and yeah. And
Have you watched Troll Hunters?
No.
No, that's a good show.
You should watch Troll Hunters.
Yeah, Troll Hunters
Yeah,
is
it's
good.
really cool. So I don't know how to say the director's name. Do you know how to say his name?
It's the guy that made Shape of Water.
Yeah.
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
There you go. You
So-
got it. You won.
He's making a show with DreamWorks and Netflix, and it's called Troll Hunters. And Troll Hunters itself is finished, and it's like a rising hero night type
Yeah.
series. It's a cartoon.
Okay.
No,
And then-
3-season cartoon.
So it's a really the what he's doing with it is really cool. So he also has these two other shows, which is about aliens. And he's gonna have another show called Wizards or something.
Uh-huh.
It's about wizards, and they're all gonna start at the same timeline, but be about different characters that you meet in Troll Hunters,
Oh, cool.
and then how they meet the characters that are in Troll Hunters, and like what's happening in their life while the Troll Hunters timeline is happening.
That's awesome.
So it's a trilogy of trilogies.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
These shows are a trilogy.
They're amazing.
Dope.
10 out of 10.
What is it going to be on?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's a Netflix show.
Okay, cool.
Have we seen Thor Ragnarok?
Yes, of course.
Big
I
fan.
stopped. No.
You haven't seen
Thor
Ragnarok?
Ragnarok?
No, I got lost after. I think like the last Marvel film I watched was like in this series was the Spider-Man Homecoming.
You can just watch Ragnarok.
Ragnarok actually
know.
kind of works by itself.
Mhm.
There's stuff that you need to understand, I guess, but
It's
not
kinda-
really need to.
That's how
Yeah.
I feel about Doctor Who. Like I don't know where to start.
You can just jump in
I
yeah,
saw a
any
bunch of
place.
Marvel movies and then they just started coming all at once and
You
I was
should
like, I don't
start
know
with
what's going
David
on.
You should start with David Tennant because he's the best.
Okay.
Give Nine some love. He's important.
He is, but David Tennant's more
And
important.
you do a bird song.
Tweet, tweet.
Wait,
Emma, you excited for Rick and Morty season 4?
I'm so excited!
There it is.
It's coming out on my birthday month and it's like the best thing I could have asked for. I feel like the past 2 years they've had so much to just like what is the word I'm thinking of? Starts with a C. I don't know, to put together from our real life situations.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like this season is going to kick ass and it is exactly what we need right now in the world. That and what was it earlier? I don't know, Jeff Goldblum's show. I'm very excited.
Oh, birds are family. Like bird is the word. Yeah, I remember that. I'm not gonna do that, but yeah.
What's the most awkward movie memory in your mind?
Scott Stotts. It's not a movie, but you know.
Oh, I think he means like
Hey,
on set
Mrs.
or
Scott.
something.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? Make our dreams come true.
Most awkward movie memory, like of watching a movie? Oh, I've got it. Okay. It was my 13th or 14th birthday,
Yeah.
and I asked my dad to take me to a movie with my then boyfriend, Sammy. And
What's up,
I
Sammy?
What's up, Sammy? I love you, stud muffin.
There's still a chance, Sammy.
There is. We have a pact to get married when we're older.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's a very good friend. But I asked my dad to go take us to see Zach and Mary make a porno, and I don't know why. I thought it'd be a good idea to see that with my boyfriend and my dad. It was probably my 14th birthday, and oh god, it was just so awkward.
I went and saw. I saw Black Swan with my dad and my uncle, who is a preacher at a church.
Oh god.
And we got out of Black Swan, and he said, "I did not care for that movie." And I really enjoyed it, but I felt like I couldn't. Like, if I said I really liked it, they would just be like, "Oh, it's because of the scene with Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis, and although that was great, there were a lot of things about that movie that I enjoyed, and not just that scene. But yeah, so that was an awkward movie moment for
creeped
me.
out. I always think about the fingernails.
I have a fun one.
Yeah.
My one that. So, my very first little date as a middle schooler, the boy was like, I really like it when you curl your hair. Will you curl your hair? So I did. You know, like those little ringlets you used to do
Wait for it.
as a kid. And so we're waiting on our parents to pick us up because, you know, we're in middle school. And he pulls my hair and he licks it and he's like, your hair looks like spaghetti. Why? I never went out with him again after that.
So if you're currently single, please take notes. This is how you get a girlfriend. It works every time.
No, it was
Your
awful.
hair looks like spaghetti. What the fuck?
What spaghetti are they? You're a brunette. What spaghetti are they eating?
I don't know.
Yours
Brown
I can kinda
rice?
see.
Brown rice spaghetti?
I don't know. It was weird. I guess just because it was spiraled, but I was like,
Did he taste pasta?
no. But it was clean.
What meme would you say describes your personality? The Pikachu no.
I don't know. I don't know my personality, but I love all the monster memes.
That's
It's
true.
like a giant monster
Yeah,
fighting a little
mine's
tiny
me.
thing.
Maybe for me it would probably be Palpatine, a surprise to be sure, but a
Sure.
welcome one.
Yeah. I like surprise Pikachu. I want
Yeah,
to use
that's-
surprise
Yeah.
Pikachu more. Yeah.
I don't know for you.
I really like the Dat Boy meme. I don't know if that's applicable.
It's that boy.
That boy.
That boy.
He'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
He always is.
He's so cute.
Bye, Curiosity Lexing's fun.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Gotta pick one for you.
It can't be that boy.
Oh, okay. Can
Life,
okay, cool.
Okay.
Finds a way.
First.
Did you guys hear that Grumpy Cat passed away?
I did.
Pour one out for the homie.
That I don't normally. There's very few celebrity deaths that affect me, but this one's affecting me.
Yeah. That's too bad about Grumpy Cat. I don't know if anyone will be able to do. Like, there are a lot of grumpy cats, but not
No.
She
at
was
that
just
level.
so cute.
R.I.P.
little.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace,
She was so
tartar
little.
sauce.
She was like this big or so.
Whenever I see like comments on the internet like, "Oh, I can't believe this happened," or there was like a breaking news, my heart like drops out of my ass because I think it's gonna be Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill's still kicking, and
I'm
he's
so-
doing pretty good.
I know he is, but like
Have you
that's the thing I'm most terrified about in like my life, like more than death. I'm afraid of.
Mark
Have you
Hamill's
watched
death.
I Know That Boys?
No.
It's a documentary put on by dang it, the guy who does Jake the dog and Bender.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I'm blanking on his name, but like it's put together by him, and it's a bunch of his friends that are voice actors, and Mark Hamill's in it.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, it's really good. I've like shown it to a ton of people.
Awesome.
I've seen it like 17 times. Like,
I do love that
it's so
movie.
fun.
It was a good movie.
R.I.P. Grumpy Cat.
Yeah.
Man, that's a bummer.
It is. Sorry to put a damper on.
Thanks for
this
your
stream.
contributions.
If you want something sadder,
What? Why would
not
we?
really, but what's his
Yes.
name is going to play Robert Pattinson as the new Batman.
That's not sad. That's not sad. Okay, if we're gonna
Robert
talk about this,
Pattinson can act.
he's
No,
gonna
you're right. He is a
fucking-
good actor.
He is
a
gonna
good actor.
kill this role. I promise. Because
Because you love him.
but the director said he's gonna go with more of a noir style for this film, and that it's gonna be based on the detective Batman. more
Wow,
so
one
than
of
the
your
action.
favorite actors with one of your favorite genres playing the
Yeah.
Batman. That's
I'm really excited.
Yeah,
My
I should-
God.
I mean, they're going to disappoint you because the DC film division, but I hope they do.
Hey,
They're gonna turn it
Shazam.
around.
Shazam was pretty good. You're right.
But it wasn't
But
confirmed
we still
though.
have Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I read that article too, but I
Yeah.
think it basically has.
Well, it has to be because of I think of like a legal technicality. I don't think Nicholas Hoult can play Batman.
I don't think he would be as good as Robert Pattinson.
I agree. Yeah, I'm very.
whatever picture they used for the Robert Pattinson like article that I was looking at. I'm like, yeah, I can see
Do
this.
you think
For sure.
That was a good
Robert
picture they
Pattinson
used.
will do a song for the Batman soundtrack? Like he did songs for all the Twilight
I
soundtracks.
hope so. He's a really good musician.
He is a great musician.
He's a really
I
good
love those. I
musician.
still listen to his songs from the Twilight soundtrack,
Yes.
even though I did not care for
Oh my
Twilight.
god, what was one of the? It,
Never Think is the one I remember.
No, well, yeah, that's one of them. It was.
Yeah, but
I
there's a
still
different
haven't
one.
Oh.
seen Twilight.
You never seen Twilight?
No.
Oh man.
That's a crazy thing to
Uh-oh.
They used to be a Twilight poster right on that wall for many, many years.
I'm a fan of the Twilight Saga. I think Prince Princess Bride fans are the fans of the Princess
just a
Bride.
heavy nostalgia.
Yes. Not
Yeah.
even that. I really like the books too.
I was just
Guilty
that kid
pleasure.
who, like, didn't want to be involved in anything that was too popular. So, like, I didn't read Harry Potter. I didn't read Twilight.
You
I was
read them
just
now?
like,
She's
I've seen the movies. I haven't read them.
That's the most interesting thing, that you're dating Tristan and you haven't read them. I feel like you would have
No.
forced
I
your
know.
eyes
Yeah.
onto the book.
we have gotten the audiobooks and we've made it halfway
I
through
was
the
gonna say,
first
is
one.
Tristan just reading them out loud
I'm sure
to
he
you?
has them, but I also have copies of you.
Okay, well, great.
Let's just sit around on the couch and read them to each other.
Okay. Tristan, why do you have such a really big cup? Because
It's
I
just
drink a
close-
lot of water.
It's just
That-
close to the camera too. That
Yeah.
makes it worse.
So, like,
it's
yeah.
a normal size
For comparison,
But
like if my face were down here, like the cup.
I can't wait to see that on the page stream we have going.
She's back on the floor.
Because I'm thirsty.
Are you a fan of musical theater? I know both Alex and I are
I'm a big
huge
musical
fans.
theater fan.
I like it.
I've done it for a long time.
Yeah.
I recently played Little Red Riding Hood, which is funny because
here
you
it
said I
goes.
looked like Little Red Riding Hood today.
There's this question about, have you seen the James and Summer film? Oh, of her
Yeah.
twirling. Yeah, of course. Yeah. That was great.
It's great.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Wait, where is that question?
Awesome editing by James.
Jamie.
So.
Gray.
But-
David Isle Gray.
I mean, Summer's very talented, and James can just make anything with a camera look fantastic.
Yeah.
But Alex is great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Alex is fantastic.
Musical theater. I want to talk more about
Yeah,
musical
let's talk
theater.
more
What's
about-
your favorite?
My favorite musical is Rent, because of like a lot of like
It's behind your
nostalgia and attachment to it. Yeah, and I've got some Rent posters
Yeah.
hanging up around here. Yeah, you guys can see it. And then my second favorite, like a very close second, is Last 5 Years. I love Last 5
Really good.
Years. I don't consider myself a very strong singer, but if someone was like, "Hey, come sing Last 5 Years" in the show, I would do
You do
it
it.
without thinking
Yeah.
at all because I love that.
I'm the same way. That's why I did. So recently I did Into the Woods as Little Red Riding Hood, and I did Rocky Horror as Magenta. And I'm
Yeah.
not like a major musically talented person, but it was worth it because
Yeah.
those roles were
Just
really
such
fun
good.
to play.
Yeah.
So
And
you
they were
read
like character roles, but musical wise, I like Les Mis, Heathers, and In the Heights is my favorite musical. It's amazing.
We have a request. I think Tristan should
Wow.
say it.
Okay, so you guys, why do I have to be the one to say
Because
it?
you're the
didn't
most
say it.
famous one. It's your channel. It's Frower House.
Yeah, but I'm clearly like, I'm in a very committed relationship,
What are we reading?
so maybe I don't.
There's been a request. No, it's not about.
Yeah,
It's
fine.
It's
You.
the comic
You got it.
gesture.
Oh,
Okay, I guess I'll do this, and I am 100% serious. Anita, don't be stupid. Don't get married to Dan.
come on,
Also-
Anita.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I'm definitely digging that Zaboomafoo comment. Yes.
Shout out for Zaboomafoo.
Zaboomafoo! Yes.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
I watched the heck out of that show.
Okay, what is this Gilbert and Sullivan?
Yeah, I don't know Gilbert and Sullivan. I don't think
No.
anyone's seen it. I do realize that your name is Simon Cooper, which may be your real name, but I want to pretend that it's a reference to The In-Betweeners, which is an amazing show.
It
the main
is. I
character-
love that show.
And that is
Yes.
Simon Cooper. So, congrats on that name. That's an awesome YouTube name, Simon Cooper. If it is your real name, you should go watch The In-Betweeners, where that name comes from.
Toy Story 4.
I'm excited, yeah.
Super excited for
I haven't
it.
seen 3. Everyone's upset with me because I haven't seen Toy Story 3.
You're right, we are.
We'll be
upset with you.
watching
Yeah.
it. We'll be watching all of them because it's on my list, and yeah.
I
Not
got
3,
Toy.
but
She
number
has Toy
1.
Story. I got Toy Story 2, and then we got to complete the trilogy.
Yeah.
And Alex will love it so much it'll go on his top
Oh.
25.
Trey, hi. That's my friend from high school.
What's up, Trey?
Hi,
He's
Trey.
hilarious. Swear to God, that man could have and can still be the next Jim Carrey. He is so fucking funny.
Dibs.
Yeah.
You will star in
We-
my movies.
We used to do improv in our stagecraft room during lunch, and I swear to God, I've never laughed so hard than watching Trey do improv. There's this one improvisation scene that we did when he was stuck in an elevator with somebody, Garrett, I think, and oh man, I won't find that video because it's
Alright.
very funny.
We're gonna watch it. Trey.
Toy Story 2 is the best one. You're right.
Yeah, I do agree. I think Toy Story 2, out of all of them, is the strongest movie. Toy Story, like the original, just has like a nostalgia factor for me.
It's still a good movie.
Yeah.
They're all good. They're
They are.
all A
They're
movies.
solid.
Easily. But yeah, it is a reference to the
That's good. I mean, I felt like it had to be, but yeah, that's a quality show. You guys should watch The In-Betweeners.
Nice.
Super funny.
I'm gonna pop out and go use the restroom.
All right.
And
What
grab my
season is it? Okay, cool.
I want a show recommendation list from everyone.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if you In-Betweeners, I don't know if you like a lot of it's like a American Pie style, awkward boys in high school trying to get laid type thing, if that's your genre.
I like
That's
all
the
kinds
best of the
things.
genre.
You do like all kinds of things?
I watch the weirdest stuff sometimes.
I do, but I'd say the cat and the banana was the highlight of everything.
Yeah, there's like this anime with a cat that comes out of a banana. It's based around this toy that they're trying to sell. So that's a real toy, babe. That's like an actual little.
We're getting
banana
that toy.
cat toy.
Tristan, I'm glad you didn't text Alex yesterday about that sofa guy thing.
He absolutely did text me. He definitely did. I've been making jokes for 24 hours about it. I love it. Yeah, he absolutely did text me. I don't know how soon it was, but yeah.
It was pretty soon.
Yeah.
The moment I left.
Yeah, but
Hey, Alex.
Yeah, he put it in a group chat with me and Emma about it. I love it. I'm sticking with Sofa Guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I have not seen Regular Show. I have heard of it.
Oh, it's pretty cute.
What the heck, James? James is just trying to start
I love
fire.
that. What is your favorite/least favorite trait about each other? James wants to know.
I'm gonna skip to my mom's comment that says, "What's your favorite line of dialogue from any movie?"
Oh, I didn't know that was your mom. That's awesome. Shout out. I was wondering how you knew so much about us.
Tell me, Elizabeth, how exactly does one suck a fuck?
What?
No. What is the point in living if you don't have a dick? They're all from Donnie Darko.
Okay.
Oh,
okay. I thought you were just trying to make Liz's mom feel uncomfortable. You're like, what? Liz's mom is in the chat? Let's say some awkward things. Because that's funny.
Well, there's the highlight of the stream.
It's definitely Donnie's monologue about the Smurfs. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
So are we not going to answer James's
No.
war declaration?
Yeah.
No.
I don't
I
think
thought we
so.
were answering that. I'm sorry.
We could just answer our favorite thing about one another.
I will.
Yeah.
Can I read this quote?
Can you give me a minute to think?
Can I read this Donnie Darko quote? 'Cause
Yes.
It's really
Okay.
funny.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, Papa Smurf didn't create Smurfette. Gargamel did. She was sent in as Gargamel's evil spy with the intention of destroying the Smurf village, but the overwhelming goodness of the Smurf way of life transformed her. And as for the whole gangbang scenario, they were talking about the Smurfs gangbanging Smurfette. It just couldn't happen. Smurfs are asexual. They don't even have reproductive organs under those little white pants. So it's just so illogical, about being a Smurf. What's the point in living if you don't have a dick? It's my favorite line from that movie.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he too is afraid of the creatures he's created? From Spy Kids 2.
It's
Such
too
a
really.
good line.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Every living creature on Earth dies alone. I like that line.
There's one of my favorite movies called Hell or High Water, and these two brothers are doing a bank robbery, and one of the brothers gives his other brother a beer, but he goes, not too many, I need you sharp for the robbery later today. And he says, who the fuck gets drunk off a beer? And I love that line, because I say it all the time. When people are like, you don't drink so much.
Sorry, Cliff. It was a quote from Donnie Darko. I just saw James's question. I don't know if you guys answered it.
What,
No, we
about
didn't
our
answer that.
We can go to it.
We're not going to. Well, you know what? I'm fine with everyone saying their least favorite thing about me.
Well,
That's
let's talk
cool.
about favorite
No.
too. There's a balance.
Yeah.
There's a balance.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Balance is good.
Yeah, I mean, we
Alright.
don't have to.
I don't know about Liz, because Liz doesn't ever read my writing, but Emma and Tristan are both overwhelmingly positive about everything I've ever given them that's my own writing.
Because
and I
it's
love
so rare.
that quality,
So
that
it's
they
a
love the shit that
Very
I write.
narcissistic
Yeah,
compliment.
that's my favorite thing about them, is that they are never mean to
They
my
like
writing.
my work.
Yeah.
Shut up, James. No, we didn't.
I believe it. I believe it.
Uh,
I like your sense of humor, and that we're Scorpio pals.
yep.
I like your drive, dedication, and
That's also the least
well, yeah.
likable thing.
No, you're Initiative. That's the word. Your
Initiative. I'll take that.
Liz, I like your spirit and your encouragement. It's
I was gonna say that I like your energy too, so very similar
levels.
comments. And I was gonna say that I love your drive as well.
Oh, huh.
Yeah.
All right.
See, I took that. I was trying to be funny. But I do like that you guys like my stuff, and Liz. It was funny and true. And Liz, I like that when we went to that party at Tristan's, I could talk to you when Tristan went off and hung out with his whole family. We had a good time just chatting, and you kept me entertained when I normally don't like to be social. I know that Liz is always there to not be social with me.
Yes.
So-
Oh yeah, you're one of my favorite people to talk to.
Yeah, so I
Like-
appreciate that.
Yes.
I don't know what time it is.
Yeah.
Yes, I also love that you're always willing to talk to me. Because sometimes when we're on set, people are kind of just like, I don't know what to do with Liz.
Good
It's awkward. But you always talk to me, and I love that.
You talk about James's Blake Bortles question. I am excited that Blake Bortles is going to the Rams.
Yeah, oh my
James,
God.
I think Blake Bortles is a great quarterback.
That's not 4-10.
I think
do
that he's going to be successful with the Rams.
Yeah.
I think that Jacksonville's coaching
No, do 4
held him
minutes.
back, and that Sean McVay will turn him into the best quarterback, possibly even better than Jared Goff. I will be buying a Blake Bortles jersey if he wins one game with the Rams.
We got time for 4,
Yeah.
we got about 4 or 5
I
more
just
minutes.
realized I thought it was 4 o'clock and it's 4:40 and I work at 5, so we should probably hurry this up.
So 5 more minutes and then it's time to go.
His wife is right here, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a
Yeah.
girlfriend. She's in the kitchen, I think.
No, I'm your wife.
And then Tristan is my wife. In what universe is Blake Bortles good? This one. You just haven't seen it yet. You saw. You're right. I mean, you're probably right that Blake Bortles is trash, but I just want to believe. I want to believe he's good. So. Yeah. Yeah, my girlfriend Nicole's in the kitchen. I think
If
with
you
her
could be
sister.
any cartoon character, but in real life, who would you be?
Rick Sanchez.
Danny
you don't want to
Phantom.
be Rick.
Yes, I do!
Rick is.
Sorry, that was
Who wants
really
to be
aggressive.
Rick?
Okay, I don't even watch Rick and Morty, and I know that's not. No one wants
I want
to
to
be
be
Rick.
a drunk genius bastard, man.
You can do that right now.
True.
I want to be tough.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna be
feel
tough.
that. I feel that.
I know you want to be Danny Phantom.
Oh yes, Cliff. It was incredible. It was absolutely amazing. The
Oh,
Obi-Wan
please stay
versus
on.
Darth Vader
I
remaster.
gotta make the money. That's why I gotta go. They can stay. They don't have to end it.
Oh, we'll wrap
I
it
have to
up.
work at 6, so.
And I have to finish filming or editing.
Editing a short film.
Are you finishing it tonight?
Oh yeah, it'll be like probably done by.
We don't
tonight.
have a preview, James.
No, we don't have a preview. James, come on, you know how I work.
We could give them one line.
One line of dialogue.
One line of dialogue.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I think Alex should be the one to.
Yeah, pick a
decide
line of
that.
dialogue.
Oh, man.
This isn't it.
Let me think.
I was gonna say
You gotta-
Devin's
the-
line, but no.
That you want to do that one? All right,
No,
there's-
we don't.
All right, we won't do that one because it's
We-
better in context.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one that you made him do.
The first line of
We're not revealing that
the first
one.
line of dialogue is "You look ridiculous."
Okay.
Yeah. That is the
Okay,
first
so
line
we
of dialogue.
get
It's
off
not
to
a
a strong
spicy
start.
line of dialogue, but it opens with "You look ridiculous."
There was a line of dialogue in a cartoon called Dragon Prince, and I'm not great at quoting directly, but essentially it was like, life is like a river with lots of winding streams, and you can't control the river, but you can control yourself. So that's my
Wow.
favorite quote.
And that's going to be in Fancy Feast. Any jokes before we go? So there's this horse. No, I'm not going to do
We're
the
not
horse
doing the horse
joke.
joke.
I'm doing the horse joke.
No.
Oh, you
I
probably
write
do.
jokes on
Probably
the board at
cut
where I
such
work.
a-
Oh, I know. We're trying to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, last comment. Otherwise, we are.
Gonna wrap it
Out.
up. We're excited for
I
stuff to
want to
come.
be Eliza Doolittle.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
All right,
Well, I guess that's.
guys.
Yep.
Thanks.
Have
See
a
you
good
next
one.
time.
Bye bye.
Our shirt will be out very soon. Whee!
Hi, Sky.
Hi, Sky. Hi, Sky.
Give him a little kiss on the head.
Thank
All right,
you,
now let's
Tammy.
cut it.